Shamai Elite Dangerous Chums. It's another episode of VFAB because it's Sunday at 2:30, your favourite time for watching View from a Bridge. Today we are in a firm favourite of many people who like to take pictures of spaceships in front of things, the Asp Explorer. Now this series is all about looking at the internals, the ship internals that you can see already in game with regards to VR if you have that. So you already know about this if you have VR. It's really for people who don't have VR and don't realise just what kind of ship internals we already have. Now we have marvellous visibility, the best visibility in the Asp Explorer. Of course we do. Look at how much more you can see in VR. You can look up and see the sun. You can look backwards and you can see some kind of light and you can see the headrest there. But perhaps if we look backwards into the rear of the ship, you might be surprised, or you might be appointed, or you might be disappointed. I don't know. Can we see back? Oh, bejesus. It does this thing sometimes where you're trying to track it. It's trying to track you and it's trying to hide you from seeing behind. Oh, no. I'll try the other way. One more time. There we go. Now we can see it. Now you can see it's a very stubby cockpit. It's almost like a small ship rather than a medium. But look at that door. The emergency exit is very, very close. So it's a very safe ship to escape from. Even if the floor lighting isn't quite there, there is actually, you don't really need it because you've got a light above the door that says C2. Also, you have this elephant in the room, which is this little hole in the floor with some a stairway going down to it. Is that, now this is perhaps the best cockpit with the potential of having a GIMP basement. Now a GIMP basement, that would be excellent content for the future of Elite Dangerous, where we just walk down those steps and we got a basement with GIMPs in them which we collect. So I imagine, you know what, the Asp Explorer is not a bad little combat vessel, perhaps a piracy vessel, but maybe we could blast some pirates, we could get their escape pods, and we can put them down in the GIMP basement there, where they can just be crammed in, and see how many, like a big game of space sardines, see how many we can cram in. Now that would be, for me, the best use of ship interiors in the game. That would be amazing, absolutely. But they're not going to do that because they're not going to follow. They're not even aware that I exist. They wouldn't even let me into their partner program. Oh, woe is me! I can't access free ships. What a shame. But I am actually quite bitter about that, of course. So do put your complaints into FDeb because people with less followers on YouTube than me have been allowed into the partner program, but I just don't know. You know what? Form filling, nothing fills me with more despair than having to fill in forms, which I did fill in the forms. I obviously didn't do a good job of convincing them that I really do play Elite Dangerous, that I'm really enthusiastic about it. It's the main game I play at the moment. Anytime I have, I'm mainly playing Elite Dangerous. I was purely GTA content provider, but now it's Elite Dangerous and GTA, mainly Elite Dangerous because I'm having a big break from GTA. I am still doing GTA, still do it every week when I can with my chums. That is the main game I play with chums. I really want to play Elite Dangerous with my chums, but you know, it's such a hard game to get them into, and I don't want to be that person who forces them to play a game that they hate, that they might hate, that they don't have the time to invest to get good at it. I don't know. But anyway, this ship interior, although it is cramped, I think for that GIMP basement right there is the main reason for getting VR, buying an expensive VR headset, so you can perhaps try and walk around in the cockpit. I've tried. You could stand up. I'm having less luck today, where you could stand up in the cockpit and have a little look and try and reach over and try and look around the cockpit. Some cockpits are a bit more amenable than others, and you can have a look at it to see what else is in there. Because honestly, FDev have nailed it with these VR cockpits. They are amazing looking. They're a lot better looking than you'll see on this YouTube video as well, because of the limits of the way I'm recording it in OBS. I'm obviously terrible. If you have any actual top tips of recording VR for free using OBS or whatever, then drop it in the comments. I did use, previously I used the onboard one, the Microsoft one, you know what I'm talking about, but that wasn't great for the microphone. Hence, check out my first VFAB, which had terrible microphone. Now, not only have I bought a new microphone, but I've learned how to record it properly as well. What a great looking cockpit in a great looking ship, one of the best ships in the games, and one of the ships I spent a lot of time in, doing the Guardian stuff. So for me, I don't spend enough time in it right now because it doesn't presently have a great deal of function, because I've done the Guardian stuff. I've got my Phantom for just getting stuff done in the bubble, and I also have my Viper 4 and DBX for what's the other one? Exobiology. So it doesn't necessarily have a massive function right now. This was my Guardian vessel of choice. I loved it and I still love it. I love the sound as well. Let's finish the video with the sound. Now, sound is one of the things I've changed in the settings, so you can't hear it as well as you used to be able to. But what a dream vessel. You can see it all around you. I've not got doodah on. Oh, come on, mate. I can't do two things at once, sorry. I'm trying to do my throttle as well as holding the mic. I've got a hand hold the mic, unfortunately, because I don't have it on a boom, and I'm looking all around the shop, which doesn't work on a boom anyway. So yeah, it's a great vessel, and you could see, if you want to do some combat in it, it's very good. It's the best visibility for combat in probably the game, because you can see everything in VR. It is so phenomenal. So for that reason, get into combat, get yourself an Asp Explorer. One other thing, actually, not only combat, but if you want to do some mining, for asteroid mining, it's very good for that. Very good. Probably the best entry-level asteroid miner in the entire game, because you've got such great visibility. It doesn't have the fast speed for accelerating and getting around, blasting towards the mines, but towards the next things to blow up. But it does have very good visibility on its side. So that is the Asp Explorer, a very good entry-level ship, one of the best entry-level ships that can do just about everything. It's good multi as well. It's very good. Very good for mining. You can do it for a bit of Spire sites over at AX as well. You can do a bit of AX combat, although I don't think it lasts too long at Spire sites, but you've got to be very careful. It's very fragile. Great ship. You've got to buy it. You've got to see it in VR just to see that. Yeah, I'm not going to look at the GIMP basement. I've just filled it up with a GIMP right now. By the way, the GIMP is not you for watching the video right up to the end. What you are is the opposite of a GIMP. You are a legend, a king or queen, a champion of humanity. Thank you very much for staying with me so long. I've not done some poetry yet. In one of my VFABs, I will do some poetry. I think I've missed the opportunity, as I've already recorded the ship that deserved poetry, unfortunately. But thank you very much for watching. Every Sunday we're going to have some VFABs coming up, so do check out my channel for that and do all that business of subscribing and hitting that bell end, so that you don't miss out on the Sunday VFABs in particular. Have a great day, have a most excellent weekend if it is a weekend still, and don't think about work, just get in the cockpit, get VR right now. Thank you for watching, everybody.